This is FYI News 13, brought to you by SSPTV and the Hazleton Standard Speaker.
For your information, the state police helicopter is flying away from the Hazleton Municipal Airport. Hear about that story and more next. Thanks for starting a new week with us here at FYI. I'm Ken Kara. Lisa Sugart will be with us in just a little bit. But first, here's headlines from FYI News 13 and the Hazleton Standard Speaker. The number of Democratic candidates running for Hazleton mayor in the upcoming primary election has been cut in half. 2 of 4 candidates who filed petitions to have their names placed on the ballot are no longer in the race. Candidate Joe Nemchik told FYI on Friday, quote, "Due to a technicality, I had to withdraw my name for the primary," unquote. Democratic candidate John Medashevsky told our media partner, the Standard Speaker, that he was taken off the ballot on technicalities. Dee Dikos, who challenged his petition, says she got 38 signatures tossed from his petition, putting him below the required 100. Medashevsky plans to run as an independent candidate in the fall. Voters will now have a choice between Councilmember Jack Mundy and Grace Kuzo on the Democratic side and incumbent Mayor Joe Yanuzzi and Councilmember Jeff Gassat on the Republican ticket in the May 19th primary election. Luzerne County District Attorney's Office has confirmed its involvement in an investigation in the Hazleton Area School District. DA Stephanie Salavantis told FYI today that she received a call from the school district last week asking her office to investigate allegations against a person who is a coach and teacher in the school district. Salavantis told us that she has assigned 2 detectives to the matter. She declined to give any further information until those detectives can look into the matter. Last week, District Superintendent Dr. Francis X. Antonelli confirmed that there is an investigation. However, he could not release any other details. The names of the teacher and student allegedly involved have not been released, and no charges have been filed. A Shenandoah man is facing several felony charges in connection with a home invasion that happened Saturday afternoon in Monoy City. 19-year-old Daniel Lopez of Shenandoah is charged with burglary, criminal trespass, robbery, and more. Police were called to a fight at 138 East Monoy Avenue. Stephanie Muralski alleged that Lopez kicked open the door of his home, knocking it off the hinges, then pushed him to a couch, allegedly striking him several times in the face. Police discovered Lopez hiding behind a vehicle nearby. Butler Township Police, in conjunction with the Hazleton Police Narcotics Unit, arrested 3 people on Thursday following 2 separate undercover drug operations in the city. The combined operation yielded 374 packets of heroin, along with crack cocaine and more than $1,900. 2 of the 3 people arrested had outstanding warrants. The case was developed by Butler Police following a drug investigation in their jurisdiction. A restructuring plan will result in the Pennsylvania State Police relocating its aviation unit from the Hazleton Regional Airport to the Avoca area. Our media partner, the Standard Speaker, confirmed the move, which is intended to cut costs and improve the agency's ability to respond to regional incidents. The State Police have 5 aviation units, which will be strategically placed across the state when the plan is completed. Hollywood glamour was the theme for a fundraising event last night at the Mohegan Sun at Pocono Downs Convention Center in Plains Township. The Gourmet Gala benefits the Ronald McDonald House of Scranton. Last night's event featured taste-tempting hors d'oeuvres and delicacies, including a wide array of special sweet treats from over 50 of the area's finest restaurants and wineries. SSPTV owners Debbie and Sam Lassant Sr. were among those in attendance. The gala benefits the Ronald McDonald House of Scranton, which provides a home away from home for families with seriously ill or injured children in all Northeast Pennsylvania medical facilities. Now, if you missed the gala and would like to make a donation, go to rmhscranton.org or call 570-969-8998. Coming up on FYI, we'll tell you what the Hazleton area's Russ Kanzler and Joe Madden are up to at spring training. And after this break, the executive director of Hazleton Power is in the studio to talk about a cool event they have going on this week, and you're all invited.
This is FYI News 13, brought to you by SSPTV and the Hazleton Standard Speaker.
Hi, it's Monday and I'm Christy. Welcome back to Core Fitness. Today I'd like to talk to you about something a little bit more important than just working out and getting the booty or the body that you want. Today I'd like to talk to you about girls, and in particular girls in our area. Recently, we at Core Fitness had the opportunity to be the fitness sponsor for the Miss Greater Hazleton Scholarship Program. And we'd like to say congratulations to Miss Keystone Alyssa Marsh, Miss Greater Hazleton Caitlin Marhelko, Miss Keystone Claudia Stroyer, and Miss Greater Hazleton Outstanding Teen Julia Snyder. So we'd like to say congratulations to you guys, and we're very proud of what you did. You have 2 free months here, and we want to see you use it. But unfortunately, most of the girls in this area don't have an outlet or don't have a lot of activities that they can be doing in a safe environment. And that's where we'd like to come in. We'd like to be a mentor and somebody that they could look up to along with their mom. Your mom is your #1 role model, and pardon me, I credit my mom for my love of fitness. I'm sorry I lost her a few years ago, but she was a very strong lady. And one of my fondest memories, and now I'll laugh, is her putting in an 8-track tape in the basement and dancing with us and doing kind of a 70s or 80s Zumba, if you will. So I thank you, Mom, for that. And I hope that the mothers around here are doing those sorts of things with their daughters. I know I want my daughter to look up to me and see that it's a strong thing to be comfortable with yourself and be proud of yourself and be able to walk down the street and not be ashamed of the way you look, no matter what size you are, no matter what color you are, no matter what color your hair is. It's not about social media and the pictures that you see in a magazine. It's not about taking a video of you know, girls ganging up on another girl. That's just bullying, and we don't need to do that as a society. So we'd like to offer here at Core Fitness, we're going to offer, starting May 1st, we're going to hold a mother-daughter boot camp. That's going to kick off second Friday for Hazleton Second Friday. So bring your mother and the mother-daughter combination, nieces, no nephews, just nieces. So we're going to kick that off with the mother-daughter boot camp from 13 to 17 years old. And then from May 1st to May 10th, we'd like to offer bring your daughter to work out. Not bring your daughter to work, but bring your daughter to work out. Bring her to a safe environment. Show her that it can be fun. So May 1st through the 10th, we'd like to offer that free for members. And if you're not a member, Mom can come to class, pay for herself, and bring daughter for free. So we like to show the positive side of what can be done in this town. We hope that you can all make it. All right? Thanks. Hope to see you. See you next Monday.
Time now for FYI News 13 weather.
Look at this blue backdrop. It's a nice shot from our Andy Fisher on this clear and cool day. Let's take a look at our weather forecast now from the National Weather Service. Tonight, partly cloudy. Our low will be around 15 degrees. On the extended forecast, Tuesday looks sunny. We'll get up near 40 degrees. Tuesday night, our low will be around 29 with mostly clear skies. On Wednesday, there is a chance of rain. Partly sunny day with a high near 47. Wednesday night, a chance of showers, 50% chance. Low will be around 41. Thursday, showers are likely, high of 54. Thursday night, cooling down a little bit, chance of showers, low around 30. On Friday, partly sunny, our high will be near 40. And Friday night, a chance of flurries, partly cloudy with a low around 24 degrees. Tonight's weather is brought to you by Boyer Insurance Agency with 2 locations to serve you. They have one on Sugarloaf Avenue in Cunningham and another one on Broad Street in Nescapec. You can give them a call in Cunningham at 570-788-3543 and in Nescapec at 570-752-7683. This Wednesday, I will be at a Zumba class. You might not really care about that, but I want you to come too. It's for a good cause, and it's part of something called a power outing. We're going to learn all about that. We have the director of Power here in Hazleton, Jocelyn Rizzo, with us. Jocelyn, really quick, and I'm going to put you on the spot, but what does Power stand for again? I never run through it a lot on the show. It's a longer meeting, though.
Professionals organizing and working to enrich the region.
All right, there we go. So that's what it stands for. A lot of, pass the first test, and you're the director. But you wanted to start doing these events called power outings, and why? What are they, and why was it important?
So as I've taken over directorship in January, I've found that a lot of people don't really know what we do, who we are, who can join. So I've really kind of made this big step into the area, trying to tell people we're for anyone. We're not just professionals, even though that isn't our name. If you like doing something, you're theoretically a professional of that thing. So instead of doing just mixers, which we have been doing in the past, we're getting involved in volunteerism, which is another way for you to meet people in our area. But I also started doing, our first one is the power outings. So what we want is to start doing all of these different hobbies and activities in the community to bring people together that like to do that same thing. So this one is going to be a Zumba class, but the next one could be a darts tournament, or during the summer we're going to have some running groups that we're going to try to get together on the trails, and maybe a pottery class with the Art League or something like that. Just a way to put people together that enjoy doing the same things and get to know people in our area.
Great idea, it sounds like. And the first one at Healthy Rhythms in West Hazleton. I have an in with the owner, and here's what she had to say about the event.
Zumba is a great way to bring people together. It's a dance fitness program based on international rhythms. You don't need to be coordinated to do it. All you have to do is come and move and have fun, and that's good enough, as long as you have a good time. I wanted to join Power for several reasons, one of them being that they're very involved in the community. I think it's important for people in general to get involved in the community, but in addition, young people as well. We are the ones coming up, and it's important that we put back into our community what we want to get out of it.
That was my wife, Allison Cara. Thank you for doing that interview, and she's excited, and it's for a great cause. Now, you could come out to the class just to get to know Power a little bit, maybe get involved, but you can also make a donation. It's for your Power's Relay for Life team.
Yes, Power does have a relay team, and that is also open for anyone to join. We only have a couple of members, so if you have been thinking about doing relay and you would like to join a team, we are open for participants. It's a free class, but we are accepting donations, so if you want to throw $5 into our donation bucket, that's great. And I know Allison is going to be doing some giveaways and free handouts as well.
Jocelyn, thank you so much for being with us. We're going to see Jocelyn again very soon in our Downtown Hazleton Alliance for Progress segments. Come out on Wednesday. I won every dance battle I was in at Bishop Hafey High School, so you get to check out my moves. This Wednesday, the Greater Hazleton Concert Series will present Swing Time, featuring the Jive Aces at 7:30 p.m. at the Hazleton Area High School. And one lucky viewer will win a pair of tickets to see the show. Call now, 570-459-9813, extension 104. We need your name and phone number, and we'll draw one name at random. Call now, and good luck. All right, and now your midday winning Pennsylvania Lottery numbers. Here's the green screen. Pick 2, 6, 5, pick 3, 9, 8, 1, pick 4, 4, 0, 1, 8, and pick 5, 3, 0, 4, 8, 0. Sports is coming up next.
80 years of business here in Greater Hazleton. We're back at Friedman Electric in the showroom. We're back with Lisa Connect to tell you about some other items aside from lighting that you can purchase right here in Hazleton. Lisa, thanks for having us.
Thanks for being here.
All right, security. Everyone's concerned about security and keeping their home and their family safe. You actually offer some items.
We do, in addition to security lighting, which is the easiest way to secure your home, we also have camera systems.
Okay.
They can be as simple as a simple wireless system, where they're actually a package deal. You get 4 of these little cameras. They talk wirelessly to the DVR. It's a pretty simple setup. You do have to power the cameras to more complicated custom systems, custom wired systems. And we will sit down with you and we'll talk to you about, and actually visit the site if needed, and talk to you about, what would be the best system for seeing everything that you want to see on your cameras.
Something nice about coming to a local business like Friedman Electric is you get that one-on-one attention, and you get people that are experienced. So how long have you been here, and how long have you been working with this kind of equipment?
I've been here for 8 years, and we've been selling cameras as long as I've been here. We've seen an upswing in it, in people's interest in the security cameras. So we're doing a lot more of that these days. We also have a specialist in our company that works for all of the Friedman stores. That is all he does. And so if there's something that I can't help you with, or Jerry can't help you with, then Phil would be more than glad to come out and take a look and help. And we've done several systems in the area successfully.
Good. All right, so when you think of Friedman Electric, think lighting, but also think security cameras. You have the heated floor system and all kinds of items here. We want you to participate in shopping local. Friedman Electric is celebrating 80 years in business. They have a Facebook page and they have a website, so you can either stop by Hazleton or you can check them out online. And we're here in downtown Hazleton, again, with Friedman Electric, and join us every week here on FYI.
This is FYI News 13 Sports.
Well, I had a great weekend, my friends. Went to New York City, ate a fantastic crab quesadilla, but you know who had an even better weekend? I know what you're thinking. How do you top a crab quesadilla? Well, how's a state medal sound? Jamie Kalaga had a senior season to remember. She won an Eastern Region Championship for the Hazleton area bowlers, and on Friday, she became the first Lady Cougar bowler to win an individual state medal. Kalaga finished 5th in the state to earn that medal. Her teammate, Jenna Raypatch, finished 23rd in the state, and Mike Walters from the boys team, he finished 20th. The girls team, overall, they finished 6th in the state and missed the medal round by 39 pins. Head coach Sean Evans says it was a great season and he could not be more proud of his kids. Well, here's a question. How do you start your spring sports season on time when you call the Northeast home? Well, go south. The Penn State Hazleton softball team kicked off their season in Florida. They went 3-6 against some tough competition in the Sunshine State. They got 2 wins over Franciscan University and a win over Waynesburg University. Sarah Stauffer, a freshman center fielder and pitcher, was named the Penn State University Athletic Conference's Player of the Week for her efforts in Florida. She hit .406 with 6 runs batted in, 2 doubles, 1 home run, and she scored 8 runs in 9 games. The Cunningham Crusher, Russ Kanzler, is hitting .231 for the Philadelphia Phillies in spring training. He has 3 RBIs and 2 doubles this spring to go with 1 walk and 6 strikeouts, and that's in 26 plate appearances. Now, if you go to our Facebook page, facebook.com/FYI News 13, we have some video of Russ Kanzler knocking in an RBI. And let's move on. Let's stay with Major League Baseball, though. Hazleton's own and Chicago Cubs manager Joe Maddon made 2 fashion statements over the weekend. Maddon and his staff rocked short shorts and whistles at practice to pay tribute to all their former coaches. He says the look was based on football coaches. Maddon also shaved his head as part of the Respect Bald campaign to raise money for pediatric cancer research. Finally, the Wilkes-Barre-Scranton Penguins dropped 2 of 3 over the weekend. They lost on Friday in overtime to Syracuse, and then they lost to Binghamton on Saturday at home. On Sunday, the Penguins bounced back. They got a road victory over Lehigh Valley. So after this weekend, the Penguins are 6 points behind Hershey in the AHL Eastern Conference East Division standings, and they're 4th overall in the Eastern Conference. The top 8 teams in each conference make the playoffs. Ron Marchetti looks great in Carolina blue, but judge for yourself. Here's Ronnie with Trivia Treats.
From 68 to 64 to 32 to the Sweet 16. And that is where we are right now in March Madness on this 23rd day of the month. Hi, everybody, and welcome to Trivia Treats. How about this trivia? It only happened one time in NCAA history. What was the only men's basketball Final Four to feature 2 undefeated teams? I'll give you a hint. It happened in the mid-1970s. Now think about that, and I'll give you the answer at the end of the show. But first, exactly 11 years ago in 2004, Stanford, ranked #1 in the nation, lost 70-67 to unranked and 8th-seeded Alabama in the second round of 32 in the men's NCAA basketball tournament at Kentucky Arena in Seattle. Stanford led 53-40 with just over 7 minutes to go before the Crimson Tide embarked on a blistering 15-0 run. Stanford lost despite having 10 more field goals than Bama and a rebounding edge of 49-29. Wow. Exactly 40 years ago in 1975 in the final game of the Mideast Regional, Kentucky vanquished undefeated and #1 ranked Indiana 92-90 despite a 33-point, 23-rebound effort from center Kurt Benson of the Hoosiers. Indiana came into that contest with a 31-0 record, while 5th-ranked Kentucky was 24-4. The Wildcats advanced to the championship game before losing 92-85 to UCLA. That year again was 1975. Now, remember that hint I gave on that question. What was the only men's basketball Final Four to feature 2 unbeaten teams? The hint again, it happened in the mid-70s. The 1976 Final Four at the Spectrum in Philadelphia is the correct answer. The year after, Indiana ended the season with a 92-90 loss in a title game. They finished that 1975 season at 31-1, but in 1976, the following year, Indiana once again was undefeated going into the Final Four at 30-0. But Rutgers was also 31-0. 2 unbeaten teams in the Final Four for the only time ever in men's basketball history. However, Rutgers and Indiana did not face each other. Top-ranked Indiana, led by Coach Bobby Knight, destroyed UCLA 65-51 in one of the semifinals. It was the year after UCLA coach John Wooden retired after claiming 10 NCAA titles in 12 years. However, Rutgers, ranked 4th at 31-0, was stunned by number 9 Michigan 86-70 in the other semifinal, preventing a matchup of unbeaten schools in the championship game. The Hoosiers went on to win the title down in Michigan 86-68 to complete its campaign at 32-0. So in 1975 and 1976, Indiana was 63-1. Mother of God, their only loss, 92-90 to Kentucky in the 75 national championship game. Till Friday. Stay loose.
Mondays can be rough, but you can end them on a high note. Seafood night at Bottlenecks. Choose from crab, clam, shrimp, and lobster specials, such as their little neck clams in garlic butter, only $1.95 a dozen, or handmade crab cake platter for only $8.95.
Good evening, everyone, and here's tonight's social news. Happy birthday to Patrick Reno. This wish comes with love from your family and friends. In our Talk of the Town report, Holy Trinity Orthodox Church, 223 South Kennedy Drive in McAdoo, will be holding a free fish meal Wednesday, March 25th from noon to 2 p.m. The event is completely free and open to the public. And finally, the Hazleton Art League will be presenting an evening with Michael Apicella called How Hazleton Inspires My Art and Writing, Friday, March 27th at 7 p.m. Suggested donation is just $5 for members and $10 for non-members. More information about this event, just call 570-817-1075. That's tonight's Talk of the Town. News 13 would like to send sincere condolences to the family and friends of these recently departed. Anna Daniels of Drums, funeral is Thursday at 9:30 a.m. from the Harmon Funeral Home. Friends may call Wednesday from 6 to 8 p.m. Francis J. O'Donnell, formerly of Drifton, the McHugh-Wilczek Funeral Home will announce complete arrangements. Luther E. House Connect, formerly of Cunningham, funeral is Wednesday at 11 a.m. in the Cunningham United Cemetery. The Harmon Funeral Home is assisting the family. Olga M. Zanolini of Hazleton, funeral is Wednesday at 9:30 a.m. from the John J. Pustai Funeral Home. Friends may call Tuesday from 6 to 8 p.m. And Dolores A. Black of Hazleton, funeral is Wednesday at 11 a.m. at the Frank J. Bonin Funeral Home. Friends may call Tuesday from 6 to 8 p.m. Attention pay-per-view subscribers, if you see your name right now on News 13, you'll have 13 minutes to call in and win a free movie from Service Electric Cablevision. Our winner tonight is James Felon of West Hazleton. James, if you're watching, give us a call right now, 570-455-7267, extension 104.
Came home from New York yesterday and threw my bracket right in the garbage. Didn't even look at it. So needed a break from March Madness. Tonight I'm heading out to cover some local sports. Happy for that. Check out my story tomorrow. Till then, take it easy, everyone.